Good morning, welcome back to my channel and this week's video. It is Monday the 29th of June and it is 10 past 7 in the morning. We've had a wee productive morning so far. Try to keep in the same sort of routine, so always get up. When I wake up I always sort the boys first of all, so get them fed, give them their patty, get them out for their walk whilst I'm drinking my electrolytes. So electrolytes, creatine, L-glutamine and my collagen powder. Just mix all that together, drink it with my NAC and NAC-Naze, and then I've just sat down, had a coffee, read a wee bit of my book and then came out for a little morning walk, listen to a little bit of a podcast, chatting to you guys, and then when I go home I'll grab my overnight oats and start work. So I'm trying to keep this my routine as much as possible at the moment. I wasn't in for engine this morning, Stephen was, so I wasn't down the gym. If I'm down the gym then it changes a little bit, like I get up, obviously sort the boys, go down with PT clients and then I'll go for my walk afterwards, just because for PTing at 6 in the morning it's quite hard to go and get your walk and stuff like that all done when you're down that early. So it just changes just a little bit, but I'm trying to keep it very, very similar. But this week's video, it is testing week, so we have signed up to a new Hyrox coaching program. It's a group program with WDM coaching, Aaron Woodman, and that means it's testing week. So I'm going to take you along with me for this first week and then just show you what the testing's looking like. My foot is getting better, so we're still not 100% yet. I did Google it and it says we're looking at anywhere between 6 to 12 weeks before like it's fully healed, so it's fine. We're still in that time frame, because I was starting to go, oh my god, is it a bit more sinister than what I thought, because it's taken a little while like for it to heal, but we're still within that time frame, so I think we're okay. Last week I started wiggling my toes with no pain, so that is progress, and I would say that the pains came down as well. Don't get me wrong, when I'm running and stuff like that it is still sore, but we're making progress. It's slow progress, but it's progress. I'm still doing a lot of bike work now to try and kind of keep off the impact, and then I'm just kind of minimally running, shall we say. But I managed 45 minutes. Obviously there's pain still there when I'm running, but it's not getting any sorer after a run, so I think that's a good thing. So foot is healing slowly but surely. We're getting there, and 11:53. That's my watch beeping because I've got a kilometre. I think I'm excited. I'm excited now that I've got like this new programme to start following. I think it's given me a wee bit of a spark back, a wee bit of momentum. So today it's the FTP test I'll be doing, so I'll take you down the gym with me later and I'll show you that, and basically try to get my average watts on the bike. I'm like, oh god, this is going to be spicy, but there's pretty much no strength training this week. It's all testing, so it's like the FTP test on the bike. I've got 2k time trials on like the ski and the roar and stuff like that as well throughout the week. I've got a couple of kind of runs, a bit of bike, but the strength training obviously comes in next week, so it'll be weird this week. It's a lot lighter training week, just while I get all my numbers together, and then we'll take it from there. But the goal for us is that we want to qualify for World Championships. Now, looking at some of the times that are coming out of Hyrox right now, in order for us to do that, you're talking a sub 60, which we're absolutely nowhere near right now. I think our best time is like 1:15:04 for mixed doubles, even slower for solo. So the World Champ qualification goal, like you're talking probably not even this season, potentially next season or the following. So it's like a 2 to 3 year long-term goal for us, especially like coming from, like, we're not coming from an endurance background, do you know what I mean? We weren't runners. God, I was barely even a fucking strength trainer. I have only been training for 5 years, so yeah, it's going to take time, I think, for us to get to World Champs qualification. We're going to try and do it as a mixed doubles, because when I look at where I'm currently at right now, in order to qualify for World Champs you need to qualify in pro. Open you'll not qualify, and as a solo I'm open is what suits me better right now. Like, I'm nowhere near where I need to be with open to ever even walk into female pro, and even as a female doubles, I am also, I would say I'm still in open weight right now, especially like the sleds and stuff. The pro sleds fucking, they take me out, so I need to do a lot of work on the sleds and stuff. So I think when it comes to female doubles and female solo, I'm still at open weight. And then obviously when I go in with Stephen, it's a mixed doubles, he is stronger, so that works out kind of good for us there, because we can play to our strengths basically. We kind of mix doubles, so I think if we have a chance of getting to world champs, it's probably going to be together rather than being solo, especially if you put me into that pro category, or like he would need to go into pro as well in order to qualify. So that's kind of where our head's at now. Like, it's like we've probably got more chance of doing it together than doing it solo, but that doesn't mean that we'll not obviously still do solos, because if you're getting really good at solo, then it is going to help your doubles as well. So yeah, this video will just be me taking you through the week, showing you what my testing's like. We'll get my numbers, and then from next week, that's when the real work begins. So it does, and obviously the big goal is Birmingham. We've got a couple of goals along the way, which I'll fill you in on. We've got a couple of bits and bobs and events, but they would be like B races, let's say, rather than like the A race. Birmingham will be the biggie for us to see where we're currently at with PB. We've got a massive PB at Birmingham last year. I think our first mixed doubles was like 152 or something like that, and then when we done Birmingham, we were like 119. Don't get me wrong, it was the first time we'd done that course, so it'll be good to go back a year later to the same course and see where we're at, and hopefully it is a lot better. That sub 70, that's what we're chasing right now. But yeah, next time I jump in, we'll be at the gym together. I'm going to go and finish this walk, go get some food, and get on with some work for Monday. We are at the gym. My boy's at a gym. We're a good boy. He's just looking outside. Are you just looking outside? Got the cones out just to make sure no one turns into the spaces and hits them, because they just get free roam, don't you, at the gym? Stephen's just done his FTP test. Average watch, yeah, 189. What's your average? Horrible? Right, we cool down for him, and then it's my turn. Oh, he's going to come see us? Yes, when he finishes on the bike. We'll come see us because you're not seeing us. Oh, these things will do. Doesn't he not? Oh, my boy. That's a nice part of the session done. That was just my warm-up. 20 minutes, easy bike, 3 30-second sprints throughout just to get my legs warmed and primed. Oh look, longest ride. And then now it's going to get into the absolute disgusting part. So now we're going to go for 20 minutes max effort. I'm going to go and pee first, and then max effort for 20 minutes, see how we got on, see what our average watts are. All I'm going to think about is my cadence, my coffee, and my lunch afterwards, because this is just about to get absolutely disgusting. But yeah, let's see what our average watts come out at. I'm going to turn the damper setting up as well. I was just using number 1 there, but when I was googling it, it was saying between 3 and 5. So lighter athlete, I will go with 3, and we'll see how we got on. Good morning, Tuesday the 30th of June. So we done the FTP test yesterday. Oh wow, that is painful. I actually redlined on the bike, which I've never done in my life, so I definitely know I was pushing myself. The facials were on point. I got some of that on the YouTube as well for you. to get my average watts. So that is that done for this week. I have done my usual routine in the morning. I got up, I fed the dogs, I walked the dogs, I had my electrolytes. I have just been on my own morning walk as well, and I'm actually just sitting down now to get some work done. So we've got overnight oats with chia seeds. I think this is peanut butter cereal milk in here, frozen raspberries and some peanut butter, supplements, juice. And then I'm going to sit down and get a couple hours of work done. I've got some content to do for the Nova page. So I'm going to sit down and just give myself like a 3-hour time block to just try and get through as much of it as I can. And then today isn't a testing day as such, like getting any numbers. It is just an easy day. So I've got a 45-minute aerobic run to do. So I'll probably do that around about kind of 10:30, 11 o'clock. Once like my food and stuff like that settled. And then I'm away to get my eyebrows and lashes done. So brow lamb, LVL, Korean lash lift, that's what I go for. So I'm going to get that done at 1. There is an optional easy bike today, but I'm just going to see how I feel. I haven't done double training days for quite some time, just with the injury and just building back up, obviously, after Berlin. So I had the test yesterday. I've got more tests tomorrow, some time trials, so I'll do the 45-minute run and then I'll see how I feel. If I'm feeling good, then I'll go down the gym later tonight and do the 60-minute easy bike as well. But yeah, I'll take you with me on my run. Okay, we are ready to go on a run. Just going to go and do a little bit of warming up and then we're going to get outside. I wasn't sure whether to wear like longer sleeve top or not, or just wear it to go in my sports bra, but it's a bit iffy out there. It's like, I don't know if it's a bit spitty, but it's also humid and it's hot. And I know as soon as I start running, I'm going to be roasting. So we have opted for sports bra and just a wee running vest. I've got my Protein white one up there, but I put on black shoes just in case it is wet outside, because I have this habit of buying white running trainers. I live in Scotland, it's pissing down all the time, and then they end up fucking wrecked. So I've got a black pair. So I've got the Evo SLs on. I'm going to run in them because if it gets wet, it doesn't really matter. So 45 minutes, easy running, incoming. Okay, it has started absolutely pissing it down. But you know what? I don't even care because I'm running again. We're building volume and it's just nice. Pain in my foot is just getting more and more every time I run, every day. So that's just progress. We are currently, we're only 13 minutes in. So it's going to be a long run in the rain. Maybe should have brought my running jacket, but don't you love the Scottish weather? Good afternoon. We are just about to sit down and have some mango, which Theo is currently under the breakfast bar greeting because he wants a bit of mango. I have to share all my fruit with the dogs, but I forgot to record. We went to the gym. We done our 60-minute easy bike. Legs are feeling good from the run this morning, so I went and got my brows and my lashes done. So Korean lash lift and brow lamb. And afterwards, I was fucking starving, and I was like, I'll just go home. And then I was like, if I go home, I'm not going to go back out. So I was like, do you know what? I'll just go to the gym. And I found a vanilla, one of those Arla vanilla protein shakes in the fridge, so it's fine. That got me by and got me through my 60-minute bike. So easy day done. It was a double easy day today because it was an easy run and a 60-minute easy bike. Ready for some ski and some row erg testing tomorrow. 2K time trials. So yeah, I'm going to eat my mango. Dogs have been fed. I've just had my dinner and I'm going to walk them. And then it is time to get all organised for tomorrow. Look at these spots on my neck. They're so bad. I think that's from the weekend. From eating a little bit too much chocolate. That's the story for another day. So yeah, we're going to get organised for tomorrow. Get all my stuff ready. Because we're back in the gym at 6 AM for hybrid. And then I will see you. Oh, there's my fridge beating. I forgot to shut my fridge. Good morning. It is Wednesday the 1st of July. How are we in the 7th month of the year? That's us going out in the second half of the year, which is absolutely wild. Time has flown in. But we are down the gym. It's my gym day today, so just done hybrid and small group PT. Had something to eat. Was cleaning the mirrors, by the way. That is one of the hardest jobs in the gym. So if anyone has any cleaning tips on the mirrors, please let me know, because like I use window and glass spray. I use like a wee window and glass cloth. And then once I wipe it all down, I'm using the white roll to kind of try and dry it off, but it still just ends up streaky. I don't know how to get the mirrors not streaky, so if anyone has any tips on mirror cleaning, please let me know. I'm open to all tips, but yeah, try to get the mirrors in the gym all clean for the photo shoot at the weekend. But that is not what you guys are here for. You guys are here for testing week, and it is my ski erg and rower test today. So we're going to start with the ski erg first of all, and it is a 2k time trial. So the notes are to warm up for 10 minutes on the ski, then do 20 to 30 seconds at a hard intensity with 60 seconds rest, and that's to do my warm up. And then after that, perform a 2k max effort test. And note the time and record my results below. So we're going to do the ski first, then we've got the rower, but we'll have to wait a bit of time before we go into the rower, just with it being a max effort test. So that is today's training. Like, there's not too much in it, to be fair. It is just my max effort tests, and see how we got on. We're feeling good after a kind of double easy day yesterday. Pretty much this entire week there is no strength training, it's all endurance, it's all testing, basically. Some easy runs, some easy bikes and stuff, so it's all like aerobic, mostly aerobic work, obviously, apart from the tests and stuff. It feels weird doing no strength training this week, but it will be, once we get the numbers together, then strength training will be back in the mix from next week. Morning, Thursday morning. We are currently on an easy day, so I've just got some easy bike to do. We are currently 35 minutes into a 60-minute session. Let's have a look, watching some YouTubes, and there we go, 35 minutes in, over halfway through. So plan for the rest of the week, there's a lot of running, so every single day. It's supposed to be an easy run today, tomorrow, 5k time trial on Saturday, and a 60-minute long run on Sunday. But my running volume's been really low at the moment. We're coming back from injury. So I've already done like a run this week. I've done my FTP test, done my 2k time trials on the erg and the rower, which my upper body is sore from that ski erg. So I'm just trying to be smart when it comes to the running, supplement it with some bike instead, because I don't want to push myself too hard on the first week and then absolutely fuck my foot. It's definitely getting better. There's still some pain when I'm running, not as bad as what it was, but I just think 4 days on the trot, when you're lucky if I've been running once a week right now. So yeah, I'm just trying to be smart when it comes to the running. So I might do it tomorrow. I'll see how my legs feel. There's a conditioning session, so I'll definitely get that done. That's like 15 minutes ski, 15-minute bike, 15-minute rower. So we'll definitely get that done. And then I'll definitely do the 5k time trial on Saturday. I'm prioritising that to get my time trial done. And then I'm hoping to get the 60-minute easy run, long run done after the team's photo shoot. So yeah, easy day, 60 minutes spin on the bike. I will take you with me tomorrow to show you some more of kind of testing week, but we're on Thursday, almost at the end of the week. Things are ramping up for our photo shoot team, so it's exciting for them, getting them all organised and ready for Sunday. Chatting to them this morning, some of them, that was our last session this morning, just so they've not got any kind of inflammation for going into the photo shoot. Just pretty much like a wee pump session, bringing the weights down, because obviously their calories and stuff like that are a little bit lower right now. Just making sure they don't get injured as well ahead of the day. So that's pretty much all of them ticked off all their sessions for the week. Just resting up, chilling. All the girlies getting their tan done, their makeup, their hair, all that good stuff before Sunday. So yeah, I've got 20 minutes left on here, so I'm going to finish the bike, and then we've got lots of work to do. We've got lots of running plans and stuff to do, because after the photo shoot, there's already guys that have got half marathons and stuff like that, but 10Ks. Some of the photo shoot guys are coming out there turning to running as well, so time to get some running plans on the go. But aye, we'll chat about that in another video. This video is all about testing week and my own goals, my own fitness. So yeah, just a easy day today, nothing exciting, just a bike. And that'll be us. Afternoon, Friday the 3rd of July. I actually forgot to record my session today because I got down here and I literally just had enough time to get the session done before I had a gym consult coming in. So if I was faffing about with the camera trying to like record and stuff like that, it would have took me over, and I literally just finished by the skin of my teeth. So it was another easy day for me today. There was two sessions on there. There was the 45-minute aerobic run, which I decided not to do. I've decided I'm going to wait until tomorrow and do my 5k time trial. I really want to focus on making sure I'm getting that done and giving myself the best possible chance with it, just obviously with this foot. And then if I'm feeling good on Sunday, I'll do the 60-minute long run, because that would also build me up, because I built up from like the 30 minutes to the 45, building up to 60 would just be so good. So what I did is, like, over the last 2 days, I've done the optional sessions, which have been less impact. So it's just worked better for me rather than trying to run when my foot is still a bit sketchy. So today was a easy conditioning. So it's just 50 minutes on the rower, anywhere between a 2:36 and a 2:41 pace. The 15 minutes on the bike erg, which was at 60 to 70% of my FTP test for my wattage. So anywhere between the 76 and 86 for me. And then 15 minutes on the ski, between a 2:39 and a 2:44 pace. So I managed to keep it in that. So we did. We were like rower 2:41 pace, skier 2:43, and bike 85 average watts. So that's beautiful, all within it. So we got that done just with the skin of our teeth. We are just about to jump onto a phone call. I'm just having a wee cadence. We've got a wee exciting phone call, and then I'm going to do a little bit of work, and then we're heading to Vida, usual Vida Friday. Yeah, I said to Stephen, look, would he scrape me in the sauna? He told me to fuck off, but he'll do it. I think I just need the scraper up on my my traps and my neck and stuff like that, just after that 2k ski time trial the other day. It's feeling sore. Other than that, I'm feeling good. My recovery has been absolutely gorgeous this week. I'm trying to see if I can get my whip up for you, right? The weekly, it's there, strain and recovery. So you'll see it like green, obviously I was in the yellow there, but still 61, green, yellow, green, green, green. Beautiful. And that is what I'm actually wanting to see, is good recoveries. I'm not wanting to hammer my body into the ground and not be recovering from it, because I'm not going to be getting my kind of adaptations. So yeah, we've had to like pull training back a bit, pull back the ego, and it feels like I'm starting all over again, but that's what I want to see. So I'm recovering well, sleeping well. Cadence sleep is back on as well. I'm using that again, just for this week as well, for test week. So yeah, I will catch up with you tomorrow for my time trial. Good morning. It is Saturday, 4th of July, currently at 8:15 on a Saturday. And it is a really rainy day, and we've got a 5k time trial today, so this will be fun. It's rainy, it's windy, but I'll show you now. This is what we're dealing with out there. Not ideal circumstances, not ideal weather, but today's the day that we need to get it done. So we're going to go and get it done just now. I've had my coffee this morning, bagel, banana, peanut butter, honey, just before we go and run. And then we're going to go and get this 5k time trial done and see how we get on. This is actually the first time I'm going to have put carbon plated trainers on since Hyrox, which was obviously in May, just with what happened with my injury. So this will be the first time wearing carbons, first time doing any speed work. All the runs that I've done since I've been returning to running have been kind of easy paced runs. So we will see how the legs feel, getting a little bit of speed in them. I'm excited, but I'm also nervous. I'm always nervous when I'm going for like a PB attempt, because you always want to do well. Like you always want to, like, you want to get that PB, and of course I'll be a bit disappointed if I don't. But we will see. Current PB for 5k is certain at 23:27. So if we can get under that, if we can maybe get in the 22s, I think I'll be pretty happy with that. But yeah, we'll see what happens today when we get there, get warmed up, and get going. But I'm going to get ready just now, and we're going to go to the track and do it. So just trying to make it the most ideal conditions we can. So we'll just run circles around a track, easy peasy. But yeah, it would have been nicer if the weather was a bit better, but it is what it is. It needs done today, so there is no choice in the matter. We're just going to go and need to run in the rain in the Great Scottish weather. We are currently running a bath, so I thought, you know what, I'm going to outro vlog so that then I can just go for a bath, chill with the rest of Sunday, because I'm back in the gym tomorrow morning at 6 AM. So last time we caught up, I was going to do a 5k time trial, which I was a bit nervous about, and it absolutely didn't go to plan. I actually ended up DNFing, so I did not finish it, and that's the first time I've ever DNF'd, but it was fine. We got there, started off, and I probably overcooked the first kilometre anyway, right? Came in at like a 4:30 pace or something like that, and I was like, oh, I'm not going to be able to hold on for 4:30 pacing. So I definitely feel like my fitness has definitely dropped quite a bit. Obviously I've not done any speed work in over 2 months, so of course I'm going to feel that, but it was a big fuck off stitch. So I got a stitch like just after 2k, and I thought like I could kind of fight through it, done the usual, obviously for breathing, holding on the stitch and stuff like that, and it just kept getting worse and worse and worse and worse and worse, to the point where I was like, right, I need to stop running and walk a bit and try and see if I can ease this off. So I tried to stop, I walked, tried to ease it off, and then I started trying to run again, and it just didn't go away. And that was like 3 or 4 times I tried it, and it got to the point where like even when I was just walking, it was getting sore, like it was right along, man, it was horrendous. And I was just like, I cannot run, I can barely even walk right now while doing it. So it was pure annoying me, because I was like, obviously I don't want to stop my watch, because that's not a 5k time trial. You're not stopping and starting your watch every time you walk. Obviously it meant my paces were higher as well, and I was just like, right, just get it through to the 5k, you'll be fine, Holly. But it got that horrendous. I think it was like 3.9k, and I was like, game's a bogey, I'm going to need to give up, and I'm going to need to just try and do it another day. Don't know why I got a stitch, like I'm going to need to probably read into it, but I only had my bagel, my banana and my honey, which I had well before. I did have some Lucozade Sport, I don't know if it's maybe that. I don't know why I got that stitch, but it was horrendous. So I did not finish that 5k time trial, so we'll just base it off of my previous 5k PB, and then I will try it again. I've actually got a 10k this weekend, next weekend, the women's 10k, so I'm actually thinking to just go all out for the first 5k, see what the time comes in it, and then just slow down for the remaining 5k of the 10k, and then that way I'll get my time trial. Like, obviously I was really disappointed in myself, but it's going to happen. Like, it's not always going to be perfect, and you're not always going to succeed. Sometimes you are going to fail, and I think it's just being okay with that. So yeah, that's done. And then today I am feeling banged up. banged up from doing the pace run yesterday, so I have just taken a rest day today. My shoulder's actually sore as well. I don't know what I've done yet. I don't know if I've slept funny or when I've been down for the group photo shoot, that I've just done something that's kind of crunching about a bit, so I'm just going to rest it, and tomorrow we start fresh because that's when we start the full plan. So I've chosen the sled stream to go down, because like you choose like your weakest stations and then take it from there. So I think for me, I bleed a lot of energy, a lot of efficiency and a lot of time in the sleds, especially the pro ones. So I'm fine with open, but pro, and then I think that kind of then determines like the remainder of my race, because like I've given so much to the sleds that it's just over at that point. So I think like I'm going to follow the 12-week of the sled stream. I'll see where I'm at after the 12 weeks, and then I'll either continue in the sled one or I'll maybe try and fix another station thereafter. But I think because like sleds are straight after the ski, fix that first and then focus on the remainder of the race. So I'm going to start that tomorrow. But I hope you have enjoyed this video. I hope you've enjoyed following me along on test week. But of like, some of it's been successful, some of it not so successful, but such is life. If you are enjoying my channel, please remember to kind of like, subscribe, all that good stuff, and I'll try and make sure that I am keeping up the videos as much as I possibly can.